Number 189, GS Basauraj, Professor Rita Bauguna, माननीय मंत्री जी,
Statement is laid on the table of the House.
क्वेश्चन नंबर 190, श्री चंद्रशेखर साहू, पूछना है आपको? माननीय सदस्य, माननीय मंत्री जी इनका जवाब देना।
पटल पर रखा गया है।
नहीं, आपका नहीं है, वित्त मंत्री जी का है।
ये तो बहुत महत्वपूर्ण दोनों सदन में नहीं है।
आपने
तो
किसी ने सप्लीमेंट्री पूछने की
सप्लीमेंट्री ये मैं पूछना चाहता हूँ कि माननीय मंत्री जी, आप जानते हैं ये जो पीएमसी पंजाब एंड महाराष्ट्र कोऑपरेटिव बैंक कितना बड़ा स्कैम हुआ है। इस स्कैम के पीछे जो पदाधिकारी हैं, जो इसमें पैसा डिफॉल्केशन हुआ है, आप क्या संतुष्ट हैं जिस तरह का अभी चल रहा है उसमें इन्वेस्टिगेशन, या आप क्या चाहते हैं कि इसके अंदर किस तरह से, क्योंकि जो जिस प्रकार से जो डिपॉजिटर्स हैं रो रहे हैं, मर रहे हैं लोग जो डिपॉजिटर्स हैं, तो इसलिए विशेष रूप से आपको
50,000 रुपया लिमिट कर दिया।
विशेष रूप से आपको इसलिए इसमें देखना पड़ेगा कि कम से कम जिन लोग जो वृद्ध लोग हैं, पीपल हु आर ओल्ड, एजड, इनफर्म, एटलीस्ट देयर मनीज, hard earned monies which are lying in 50 lakhs, 60 lakhs, 70 lakhs is their entire life savings. Those are lying in this bank. Kindly see that those people don't have to commit suicide. People are out on the roads, Honorable Minister, you are aware of this. So what is your special direction in this? We'd like to know, please.
Sir, it's a very sensitive issue, and I quite appreciate the member asking a question on this particular matter. There are 2 or 3 different aspects on which the worries of the depositors are being addressed. One is the issue of the deposit insurance, about which I can elaborate, but of pertinence at this moment would be the issue of people being allowed to draw the money which they have put in their respective accounts. And with the great coordination with the Reserve Bank of India, I'd like to very clearly put on record that nearly 78% of all depositors of this particular bank, the PMC, are now allowed to withdraw their entire account balance. 78%. So please let us.
दादा, आप इनका जवाब ही मत दो, प्लीज।
So the particular question that member and also Professor Roy has gotten up to ask is, yes, at the present moment there is a ceiling of up to 50,000 rupees to which, no, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, sir. I mean, like, I quite sort
एक
of
बार
appreciate
पूरा
the
माननीय
concern.
मंत्री जी को जवाब देने दो।
The concern, I think no one would disagree, that first of all, the smaller depositors will have to be given all their withdrawal rights. And that is where the 78% is the response which will have to be taken with certain amount of discretion. 78% relates to a large number of small deposit holders. Now, of course, the 50,000 ceiling still holds good. But then the point is, again addressing the concern of the smaller deposit holder and invoking a clause which is available, which allows, as per RBI's rules, which we have consistently been telling all the depositors, is there is a withdrawal allowed, invoking the hardship grounds, which every depositor, if he has a medical expense to face, or a expense at home, a wedding at home, or educational expenses, the hardship allowance can also be invoked, and up to 1 lakh people are allowed to withdraw. That's the second point, sir. That's the second point, sir. Third, as regards the promoters who have allegedly misdirected the money, we have ensured that the Reserve Bank of India and the Enforcement Directorate, I have had meetings so that those properties of those promoters, at least some of them, can be given to the Reserve Bank under certain kind of conditions so that those can be auctioned out and those monies can be given to those affected depositors, which is not really as per strict guidelines, but we've asked the Reserve Bank and the ED and Ministry together is working a special provision be made through which those properties which have been attached of the promoters is immediately utilized so that the depositors can be benefited from it. So 78% of the depositors have been allowed to withdraw the entire amount, means all the smaller account holders have been taken care of.